We finally have new updates and new looks, fresh from the New York Comic-Con panel that just happened. We've got exclusive footage descriptions, major casting reveals, and the biggest franchise announcement that nobody saw coming. We're talking about the first official look at Adeline Rudolph, brand new behind-the-scenes footage featuring Johnny Cage vs. Baraka, and a bombshell announcement that proves this franchise is about to become much bigger than anyone expected. First, we have new details about Karl Urban. He dropped the most revealing details about his Johnny Cage portrayal, and this isn't the cocky action star you remember from the games. Speaking directly from the NYCC panel, Urban explained that the Johnny Cage we meet in Mortal Kombat 2 is a very dispirited character, whose career is completely in the tank, and hasn't been keeping up with his martial arts training. The world has forgotten who Johnny Cage is, and he has very little of that brash cockiness fans know from the games. He's essentially a broken man. But this character arc becomes the heart of the sequel's emotional journey. Urban revealed that through the course of the movie, audiences will watch Johnny transform into a true champion of Earthrealm and get involuntarily launched into an insane action epic adventure. Mortal Kombat co-creator Ed Boon makes his highly anticipated on-screen debut in Mortal Kombat 2, with a hilarious blink and you'll miss it cameo as the bartender, a brand new character created just for the film. Revealed during the NYCC 2025 panel, Boon's appearance is already being compared to Stan Lee's iconic Marvel cameos, with fans loving the nod to the franchise's roots and Boon himself joking that he makes a mean ranch water behind the bar. This clever Easter egg offers a playful moment for longtime fans and cements Boon's place not only behind the scenes but now, officially, within the world of Mortal Kombat on screen. Let me know what you guys think about this. Jeremy Slater, the film's writer, added crucial context at the panel. Johnny from the games, the biggest star in the world, isn't a character you can go on a journey with. This creative decision gives the character genuine stakes and development potential. Let me know what you think about him. Now for the juicy part, let's talk about the exclusive footage that had the NYCC crowd going absolutely wild. The panel screened a world premiere fight scene between Johnny Cage and Baraka that showcased something fans have been waiting decades to see. The scene begins with Liu Kang attempting to recruit Baraka to help fight for Earth, but when Baraka refuses, Johnny Cage's goading leads to a challenge. The footage reveals Johnny is not prepared for Mortal Kombat. Like the other fighters, Liu Kang, Sonya, and Jax are convinced he's going to die. Johnny stumbles through the first part of the fight, but everything changes when he's knocked down and his sunglasses go flying. Sonya urges him on with the perfect line, "You're an actor, so act." This leads to Johnny putting his shades back on and turning the fight around completely. The crowd went absolutely nuts when Johnny executed his signature groin punch, the iconic Nutcracker move from the games where he drops into a full split while punching his opponent in the crotch. This move has been a franchise staple since the original 1992 game and is famously modeled after Jean-Claude Van Damme's techniques. The final shot of Johnny's victory against Baraka gave way to a raucous ovation from the NYCC audience. But this isn't even the craziest news, because later we have new character details straight from the cast members. Director Simon McQuoid made a stunning revelation about Adeline Rudolph's katana that positions her as far more than just another fighter. McQuoid describes katana as the movie's secret weapon, explaining that he decided early on that Mortal Kombat 2 needed more women on the roster. The director stated that obviously gonna be Katana and Jade. There are other great female characters, but for the second film, they seemed logical. What makes their performances special isn't just their acting. They've been best friends for 8 years in real life. Rudolph revealed, "Tati and I have known each other for almost 8 years now. We worked on a project together and played sisters in that project. And to be able to play sisters again and bring the chemistry that we have as friends into this was priceless." During the Comic-Con, one of the biggest improvements over the first film is the tournament structure. McQuoid explained, "The tournament itself allowed us to create a structure that storylines all went through. All of our characters, their journeys have to go through the tournament, and we wanted to do that in a way that was visually massive but visually interesting. Always had the variety that Mortal Kombat has from the beginning." Jeremy Slater addressed a major complaint about traditional tournament movies. A lot of traditional fighting tournament movies. There's a fight, it's exciting, and then you can kind of go to the bathroom, you can get some popcorn, because nothing's going to happen until the next fight. And we didn't want that structure. So in this movie, there's a tournament. The tournament is awesome, but in between the tournament, the characters have their own missions and adventures they're going on. So there's really no downtime. Let me know what you think about this. I think this is great news. We also got new details about Shao Kahn. Ford's approach to the character focused on creating menace through elegance rather than aggression. He said, "I think the thing for me was to try to make Shao Kahn menacing, easy and natural, and flowing rather than to be fast and heavy." But keep watching because we have more Comic-Con reveals we will get into later. But first, the new promotional images showcase Rudolph and Katana's iconic fan-wielding warrior look, complete with her deadly signature weapons. McQuoid revealed that designing Katana's fans went through quite the design process, because they needed to convey both elegance and danger while reflecting how Katana acquires them within the film. The director explained, "They had to feel like they could decapitate someone, but they also had to have a level of beauty that made them appear handcrafted." The NYCC panel began with an exclusive behind-the-scenes featurette that has not been released online yet, featuring the cast hinting at fatalities, flawless victories, and promising a sequel that surpasses the original in every aspect. This featurette showcased the incredible scale and production values that prompted the studio's confidence in moving the release date. Karl Urban spoke about the most challenging aspects of the production, calling it probably the most challenging, technically, physically, mentally, undertaking that I've ever attempted in my career. He praised the stunt team and emphasized how the ensemble cast bonded into a family unit. Director Simon McQuoid directly addressed the movie's delay from October 24, 2025 to May 15, 2026, with an explanation that reveals the studio's massive confidence in the project. McQuoid stated that the sequel was delayed as a result of being a victim of our own success. He elaborated, "Every time people have seen this movie, it's gained momentum. We've created a massive summer blockbuster. This delay strategy represents a complete shift from the first film's release approach." The original Mortal Kombat had a difficult box office run because it launched simultaneously on HBO Max. This time, Warner Bros. Is positioning Mortal Kombat 2 as a theatrical event that can kick off the summer blockbuster season. The panel's biggest surprise came at the very end when Jeremy Slater dropped the announcement that nobody saw coming. Mortal Kombat 3 is officially in development. Just before screening the world premiere Johnny Cage vs. Baraka fight scene, Slater told the packed crowd the incredible news. "Our friends at New Line and Warner Bros. Are so happy with this movie. They are so excited. They are so convinced that there is a giant fan base waiting for it that they have already hired me to start writing the next installment of the Mortal Kombat franchise." This announcement represents unprecedented confidence from the studio before Mortal Kombat 2 has even reached theaters. Sources indicate that Warner Bros. Is very high on the second film, and this optimism has fueled early momentum for a third installment. New Line appears confident in Slater's vision and is beginning the planning stages now. While no details have been confirmed regarding plot, cast, or release timing for Mortal Kombat 3, it's anticipated that the same production team will be involved. The early greenlight of the third film suggests Warner Bros. Sees this as a long-term franchise with significant expansion potential. The panel featured an impressive lineup of talent that showcases the sequel's expanded scope. Karl Urban, Adeline Rudolph, Tati Gabrielle, and Martin Ford joined director Simon McQuoid and writer Jeremy Slater, with Mortal Kombat co-creator Ed Boon moderating the discussion. This combination of original game creator, filmmakers, and cast members provided comprehensive insights into the sequel's development and vision. Martin Ford's presence as Shao Kahn represents one of the sequel's most anticipated villain portrayals. The 6'8" actor and former bodybuilder described the role as a major opportunity to showcase his acting beyond physical intimidation. Ford emphasized the responsibility that comes with portraying such a beloved Mortal Kombat character. The Mortal Kombat audience is massive. As actors, we don't always realize how important these characters are to people and the pressure that comes with doing them justice. This continuity ensures that the sequel builds directly on the established relationships and character development from the original film, while expanding the roster with major new additions. The film's scope extends beyond individual character stories to encompass the fate of multiple realms. Rudolph explained the interconnected nature of the narrative, emphasizing how different realm McQuoid's vision for the sequel focused on making Mortal Kombat feel like a full-length feature built on the foundation created in the opening of the first film. Are you going to be there opening night to witness the tournament that could change everything? If this breakdown got you as hyped as I am for Mortal Kombat 2, smash that like button and subscribe for all the latest movie news and exclusive breakdowns. What was your favorite reveal from the NYCC panel? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep this conversation going.